Sports as a whole has taught us that just because you're drafted to one team doesn't mean you're going to be destined to stay there. There have been plenty of players across all sports who started in one place but then made an impact with another. In the NBA, you can look at players like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dennis Rodman, LeBron James, and others who have made serious impacts on multiple teams. And for the Washington Wizards, they're enjoying the arrival of Kyle Kuzma, who has been elevating the team in a way that they haven't seen in a while. Allow us to show you the life and net worth of Kyle Kuzma. High school and college. Kuzma attended Swartz Creek Community Schools and transferred to Bentley High School in Michigan, where he averaged 17.9 points, 14.4 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and 3.4 blocks per game as a junior. Kuzma sent tapes of his shooting at the YMCA to preparatory schools. Vince Sparicio, head coach at Rise Academy in Philadelphia, saw a 6'6", 175-pound raw player who had a great feel for the game, and immediately brought him in. As a high school senior at Rise Academy, Kuzma averaged 22 points and 7 rebounds per game. Kuzma received offers to play with Division I schools including Connecticut, Iowa State, Tennessee, and Missouri, among others, before deciding on the University of Utah. Kuzma enrolled at the University of Utah in 2013. He redshirted his freshman year due to the fact that he signed late. He became a starter for the Utes in his sophomore year when he averaged 10.8 points per game. As a junior in 2016-2017, he averaged 16.4 points, 9.3 rebounds, and 2.4 assists per game, which earned him first-team All-Pac-12 honors. After the season, Kuzma decided to enter the 2017 NBA Draft, foregoing his final year of college basketball eligibility. Lakers. Usually, when you get drafted by a big team like the Los Angeles Lakers, you'd think you would be made, so long as you played well. And for a while, things were good. In his first game as a starter, he notched his first double-double with 21 points and 13 rebounds. Most impressive, wouldn't you say? He played in the Rising Stars Challenge during the 2018 NBA All-Star Weekend, and he was named to the NBA All-Rookie First Team at the end of the season. He would be a Rising Star player again the next season, even winning the MVP during that game. But at that time, the Lakers weren't the best, even when they got LeBron in the first season. Then, when they got Anthony Davis, things changed for him. And after a few seasons with the Lakers, despite his good play and skills, he was dealt away, which actually was the best thing that could have happened to him. I know what I'm capable of. During one game at Capital One Arena, Kyle Kuzma put on one of the best all-round performances of his 5-year NBA career, finishing 1 assist shy of what would have been his first ever triple-double. With 19 points, 10 rebounds, and 9 assists, Kuzma led Washington to its third straight win at that time. In the 8 games prior, the first-year Wizard scored 20-plus points in each game, the longest such streak of his career by 2 games. And while the 19-10-9 night marked the end of one streak, it was the continuation of an ascendant run of play for the rangy forward acquired in a 5-team deal bound for the Lakers this summer. Over those 9 games, Kuzma was averaging 25.8 points and 11.1 rebounds per game, shooting 54.2% from the floor. He scored 25-plus points 5 times and recorded 6 double-doubles. Kuzma has started all 40-plus games in which he's appeared this season, already 8 more starts than he made in Los Angeles last season. His career-high 33.4 minutes per game are nearly 5 more than the 28.7 he averaged last season. His 21.6 usage rate this season and 27.3 usage rate in his last 9 games ranks second on the team, trailing only Bradley Beal. He understands that he has an opportunity in front of him, Beal said. Fit and opportunity is everything in this league, Kuzma said. There's a reason why there's only 450 of us playing basketball at a given time. It's hard as hell to play at this level. I am a firm believer that if you are a confident person and player and you're in an opportunity to succeed and coach puts you in the right position, there's no reason why you can't go out there and be who you want to be in this league. Kuzma credits a great deal of his development to the time he spent in Los Angeles. With the Lakers, his role varied greatly. He started just over half of the games he played, always averaged over 25 minutes per game, but saw his scoring average dip from a career-high 18.7 in 2018-19 to 12.8 and 12.9 points per game in the 2 seasons following. Kuzma's production dip correlated with the Lakers' acquisition of 8-time All-Star Anthony Davis, who, along with LeBron James, helped lead Kuzma and the Lakers to a championship in 2020. In retrospect, Kuzma sees the value in what he learned during those seasons, even if it meant taking a lesser role with the team. Now he's proving his ability to translate what he gathered in that time and apply it when given a chance to play a larger role with another team. I credit a lot of my success this season to the last 2 years, taking a seat and watching some great players play basketball and learning from them, Kuzma said. I just knew once I got traded, it was a golden opportunity for me to enhance my game and show everything I've learned and what I'm capable of with opportunity. I'm just showing that right now. The versatility Kuzma has brought to the Wizards' rotation has been immensely valuable on a night-by-night basis. And even more so as the team went through a weeks-long stretch of shorthandedness due to the NBA's health and safety protocols. Kuzma has played in all but 2 games this season and proven valuable all across the lineup. According to the NBA's positional tracking data, Kuzma has spent 55.8% of his court time at forward, 31.2% at guard, and even 13%, 67 minutes, at center. He's 6'10", and people don't really realize it, Unseld Jr. said of Kuzma. With his size, his ability to play off the bounce, he gets to a spot. He's a big guy. He uses his body, his leverage. He creates and initiates content, and it's tough to guard. It just gives you a little more flexibility when you quote-unquote downsize, Unseld Jr. continued. You're really not going small. Kuzma's best work has come when it matters most. He ranked 6th in the NBA in total clutch minutes, 88, which the league defines as any time the game is within 5 points with 5 or fewer minutes remaining. Among players that have played at least 50 clutch minutes this season, Kuzma ranks 1st in plus-minus, plus 59, 1st in three-pointers made, 14, 7th in points, 65, and 2nd in rebounds, 26. He's a confident guy, Unseld Jr. said. He's played in big moments. He's had a big role on a championship team. I don't know if it's that or that he's not worried about it, not afraid of the moment. We know he can make big shots. He's made big shots all season, Unseld Jr. said. He's staying in attack mode, which is great. When it's winning time, he's not afraid of the moment. He steps up play after play. My biggest thing when I rebound is to play with pace and get up the court, Kuzma said. We're a very dynamic team in transition, whether that's me pushing it or Brad having the ball, getting down court, pushing with a full head of steam. My biggest thing right now is playing with pace, playing up and down. We're tough to defend when we're in those situations. I know what I'm capable of, Kuzma said. I'm just here to win ball games, whatever that takes. Net worth. Sadly, Kyle Kuzma's net worth isn't that impressive, as it's only about $3 million. Which isn't that surprising, given how he wasn't the biggest player on the Lakers and was traded when they got the option. But now with the Wizards, people are finally seeing his full potential. Not just his starter potential, but what he can truly bring to the game. Scoring, rebounding, assist magnet. These are all the things that can help the Wizards win, which is what they need because they're hovering around 500 right now. That being said, if the team can rally around Kuzma and Beal, they can go on a run, and that might just lead them to not just the playoffs, but a deep run in it. And should Kuzma continue on his scoring and winning ways, the Wizards will no doubt reward him with a big contract when the time comes. So, what do you think? What do you think of this look at Kyle Kuzma and how things are looking up for him in his career right now via the hot streak he has with the Washington Wizards? Do you think that he's finally found the place to call home, with a place that will truly appreciate his skills? Do you feel that the sky is the limit for him there? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the channel.